Hello, welcome to our first rendition of This Week in Football podcast. We're here, Rob and Brian.
Hello.
This week we're going over this most of the Premier League, and this includes such drama as the new managers coming into the Prem. Some big ones, some very big ones.
Very big ones, yeah.
Some controversial ones. Will Steven Gerrard manage it? Who knows? The World Cup qualifiers.
Brilliant.
Been brilliant so far.
Actually has been, yeah.
With football. And the transfer news, which is nothing too much to report on, honestly.
Nothing really, no.
It's worth looking at. Right, we'll kick things off. How are you, Ryan?
I am absolutely fantastic. Life's treating me very well. Very, very well. How are you?
I'm well, I'm good. I'm excited.
Good stuff.
Very excited to kick this off.
Yep, absolutely.
So, to start it, let's go Steven Gerrard to Aston Villa. What are your thoughts on that, Ryan?
I think, you know what? I think it is a good appointment. You know, he smashed at Rangers. Obviously, he didn't win much trophies, but he stopped Celtic from winning 10 in a row.
Which is tough.
Very tough, obviously. But, I mean, you can't deny he's got some potential. And it's a brilliant stepping stone for him to get to Liverpool when Jurgen Klopp finally leaves.
I said he doesn't want to use Villa as a stepping stone, but the way he transformed Rangers and their defence, more importantly, that's something that Aston Villa needs.
Definitely.
Like, majorly. I think he can turn Tyrone Mings into an actual good centre-back.
He's very inconsistent at the moment. I think with Steven Gerrard at the helm, I think he'll smash it, to be fair.
There's one player that excites me a lot, two big players, John McGinn and Jacob Ramsey.
Oh, I love Jacob Ramsey. He's got so much potential, him.
But I think under Steven Gerrard, one of the best midfielders ever.
Absolutely.
I think he'll shine.
Yeah, just the name. This is what happened with Lampard and Kovacic. He will just shine.
Exactly. He training recently. What training videos went out recently from Aston Villa. He looks great.
Brilliant.
He's got all the coaching staff in. There's so many coaching staff out there, and with Dean Smith there wasn't many. I'm excited. I hope we don't go for a five back, because I think Matt Targett doesn't really suit the more attacking winger. He's a more stay back, whereas Matty Cash, he can handle it.
I like Matty Cash.
He can handle it. So either we keep Ashley Young in, which he's not got the legs for it, honestly.
Yeah.
Or we just change to full back, which would be easier.
Full back would be a good shout for Villa. Would be a good shout.
Who would you have your striker? Ollie Watkins or Danny Ings?
I really don't know. It really depends on the opponent. Absolutely depends on the opponent. Depends on form as well. Really does depend on form. You know, Ollie Watkins, brilliant striker. Had a fantastic season last season, and he started off well, to be fair.
Started off quite well. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, fantastic. He obviously has shooting boots. He knows how to score. Knows when to score. He's brilliant. But Danny Ings, what he done at Southampton? He was at Liverpool, got shut down, went to Southampton, smashed it, scoring a winner.
He's so good
against Liverpool as well. Brilliant striker.
Maybe Watkins out wide. I think he could do a shift there.
He's got some pace on him, yeah.
It's just whether Leon Bailey is out injured or not.
That's true.
It seems like he has been recently, but fitness problems.
It was that Everton game, wasn't it, when he got injured or something?
I think so.
Like that, yeah.
I think so. I'm not certain though.
It's been good for Villa, though. Very, very good for Villa.
He's brilliant.
I just think Steven Gerrard can absolutely smash it with him, to be fair.
I hope so.
Absolutely smash it, yeah.
And then Dean Smith, he's left away to Norwich.
You know what? It'd be so funny if Norwich now finish above Villa.
I'm waiting for a last second winner. He knee slides.
Yeah.
I think that'd be brilliant.
But he's devastated signing Buendia now, though.
Aye, exactly. He's brilliant.
Absolutely. Now, I think it's a good appointment. Something they need, you know. Who was the Norwich manager beforehand? Daniel Farke, that was his name, something like that. He's been there for 3 years. Each time they get up, they get knocked back down instantly. If it was a tactical plan, you don't know, because you get decent money to get into the Prem. But yeah, Dean Smith proved himself at Aston Villa, started off really well, but change was needed, I think, at Villa.
Absolutely.
But a fresh breath of air at Norwich for him.
You have to hope he doesn't do what he did with Villa, where every time Jack Grealish got injured, he was lost. If he focuses on his tactics on one player, I think Norwich will have a big problemo.
Absolutely.
But they're looking like they're going into the Championship.
Absolutely,
I reckon they will.
100%. There's no doubt about it.
And Dean Smith, he's been promoted from the Championship. He done it with Aston Villa.
He did.
So I don't see why not he can do it with Norwich.
Easily can. I mean, the likes of Todd Cantwell still kicking about. Max Aarons, surprised he hasn't left, to be fair.
Is he's suspended for a game?
Fair enough. Didn't know that.
Or did he get injured? No, I think he's just suspended for a game.
Fair enough.
Or something.
I mean, he's still a good right back. Obviously scored an unfortunate goal against Chelsea, which is devastating.
We'll be on a bit later.
Exactly. Very excited about it. Very, very excited. I think it's a good appointment, Dean Smith. Yes. You know, brilliant top caliber, much better than Frank Lampard. Much better than Frank Lampard. He wouldn't have been bad for him. Much more experience. They chose experience over their name, which I find brilliant.
Yes, I think that's great.
They would have got relegated. 100% would have got relegated under Frank Lampard. Now, depending on how other teams play, looking at Newcastle, obviously they got the controversial owners.
Did the Premier League owner?
He's gone, isn't he?
Yeah. Because of the controversy behind the Saudi takeover. That's crazy.
I know, ridiculous.
I did not expect that. Sorry, on that. 5 points for 11 games.
It is grim. It is grim.
Tough,
one win. Obviously, the win was against Brentford.
Brentford's
now 14th, which is ridiculous.
They started off so well.
So 4 losses. I thought we were going to be like Sheffield United in the first season in the Prem. I really thought that was going to be it, but I mean, fair enough to Arsenal with the rapid climb to success. That was brilliant. I rate it, to be fair. My dad's an Arsenal fan and he's loving it.
Oh, no, 16th. That's tough.
How much points are they on? 10. That's grim. You know what? It's going to be a close relegation battle. It's going to be close. Watford looked class against Arsenal in their 1-0 loss. Ben Foster, brilliant penalty save.
Honestly,
brilliant save with his foot on the corner as well. Fantastic goalkeeper, shows he still has it.
So with Gerrard leaving Rangers, who I don't know much about Giovanni Van Bronckhorst.
I have no clue who he is.
Is he's top of the running. I think it's almost done.
Yeah, it almost is. But it would be quite funny if
That's mine. He's a Dutch former footballer, formerly a midfielder, moved to left back. Tell me where he managed.
Did he play for Rangers? Oh, he did.
And
Arsenal and Barcelona. Fair enough. He's got quite a big career.
Yeah, exactly that.
How tall is he? 5'10". Tiny.
Tell me, managed Feyenoord. That's it. And
Guangzhou.
Chinese team.
Fair enough. Something like that. Guangzhou.
Yeah, he's played some good clubs. Some very good clubs. Barcelona loan.
And then signed for Barcelona for 2004-2007. Finished his career at Feyenoord. How much goals? 52. Fair enough. Decent stuff.
But with not much experience, I don't think he's what Rangers is looking for.
Nah, I don't think he is.
Rangers, they need a big season here to keep Celtic off them.
100%. Celtic look good this season.
Oh, Kyogo, what a
I was about to talk about him. He's been class. So is that Jota, Donny.
Oh,
he's been brilliant. Class player.
Fantastic goal.
So what's the league actually looking like? How much points you got? 4 points off. Not bad. You've not lost a game at home yet.
Promoted third.
Where's Hibs?
Hibs.
Ben's fuming.
He would be.
He's fuming.
But tell me their last fixtures. No, it's their last fixture.
And Porteous.
Kyogo. What for? 11.
You've got Carter Vickers on loan.
Yeah, Carter Vickers on loan. Hoping to sign him.
Great signing.
And the same with Jota. Jota was it's like 4.1 million or something.
Brilliant.
To actually sign him in, which would be great.
That's very good.
But Kenny Dalglish wants Frank Lampard to take over the Rangers job.
I'd like Frank Lampard to take over the Rangers job. You know, as a Chelsea fan, love Frank Lampard. I'm so upset he couldn't do it with Chelsea, but he did brilliant first season, shocking second season, get out the door.
I quite like Frank Lampard.
I love Frank
I wouldn't
Lampard.
like to see him go to Rangers personally.
Fair enough. I love him. I think it'll be brilliant experience. Start with a competitive league nowadays.
Yeah,
nowadays it's a competitive league and it's very brutal. The tackles thrown in, very aggressive.
Definitely can be.
Yeah.
A lot of sloppy football in Scotland though.
But who doesn't love a bit of that? Who doesn't love a bit of sloppy football? Brilliant to watch.
Derek McInnes is in there. I would like to see that happen personally.
Fair enough.
He's terrible. Simo Gattuso.
Oh, Gattuso?
Yeah, he's in there.
Really?
Yeah, well, he used to play for them.
Alright, fair enough.
So Duncan Ferguson as well. I get Duncan Ferguson.
Well, to be fair, Duncan Ferguson, he did get a good win against Chelsea as the manager. I was fuming. Well, I was like 3-0 or something. I was raging.
I think Michael Carrick could be interesting. Carrick, is he just...
Doesn't he be assistant at United?
Yeah, I think that's what he's done.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'd like to see a championship team, to be fair.
So this is it. Yeah, I think I would like to see Michael Carrick personally.
Good name, good midfielder.
Yeah, exactly. And then still managers, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. What are your thoughts on him?
Oh, he needs gone. I'm sorry, but you Man United fans out there, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
I would hate your Man U
They've become the banter club.
Yeah.
Arsenal started it out. They rose to fame. Man United 5-0. How do you lose 5-0?
No, like
how?
Liverpool have been amazing.
They have been amazing.
Oh wow.
He has been the best player in the world.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say exactly that.
Absolutely, but because I'm a Chelsea fan, I still prefer Eden Hazard to him.
That's fair enough. It's fair enough.
Fair enough.
Being a Chelsea fan, it's fair enough.
Yep.
What about What are your thoughts on Cristiano Ronaldo, honestly?
Great start. Obviously, great start to Prem. Seeing him back in the Prem as a fan makes me so happy. Seeing him back at his, but not his home club, but the club which made him worldwide.
And made him Cristiano.
Exactly, made him CR7. I think it was a brilliant signing, especially for the amount of money. Having a bit of a slip in form as of recently, but he still is Man United. He is Man United this season.
I'm thinking, right, and it was one of my initial thought, but I heard someone else say it, right, and they said if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer played Edison Cavani over Cristiano Ronaldo, they'd score more goals.
Oh, I heard that in school. I was fuming. I was genuinely fuming. I really don't think so.
I think for you to have Cristiano Ronaldo on your side, you need someone to run with the ball.
Yep.
When he was at Real Madrid, he had Gareth Bale.
Yep.
He was gone. He'd always running with the ball.
Yep.
Who man you got?
I mean, I have Sancho, but he's on the bench rotting.
He's not a runner. He takes the ball, he holds it, he gets past his man,
classful.
And then he finds it. I think if they kept Daniel James, honestly, I think they'd be a better team.
He was brilliant last night against Belgium. Absolutely sensational last night.
I think if they kept Daniel James, he'd do better than Sancho is.
Is he even playing at He was at Leeds, but is he actually playing?
I don't know.
I don't really see him much. I'm pretty sure he's being shadowed by Rafinha.
I see, like, honestly, Rafinha would do bets at Manchester
United. So would do. Yeah, absolutely.
Just the kind of play style is and how he'd fit beside Cristiano Ronaldo.
I know.
I think it'd be perfect.
It really would be good. I like Rafinha. Really do.
10 matches and assists, so nothing amazing.
No, nothing too good, but I mean, his stats don't count for everything.
Yeah.
Stats don't count for everything.
Minutes played. No, I just... in his matches against Belgium, he was 7.4.
He was fantastic, honestly. His little trickery, his pace, it ripped Belgium apart. Obviously, it finished 1-1, but it was a brilliant performance. What we needed.
Still an international in the Premier League, how's he doing? Got 6.7, a 7.4 rating there.
Against Norwich, but I mean, it's Norwich. I mean, everyone expects that.
So again, he's averaging just average ratings, honestly. But it's hard to shine in a team like Leeds.
100%.
Especially like they've got a good team.
Oh yeah, they've definitely got an underrated team, but I mean they're not really performing well this season.
It's weird. It is weird.
Last season they were class.
Far better. I think they could definitely do a couple of signings.
100%. I mean, so could every team. Every team could do better with some more signings.
So where are Leeds in the table?
We're in
15th.
Yeah, 15th. Ridiculous.
Not good last.
Leicester's 12th as well. I found that.
It's very surprising.
Mind-boggling.
Madison injured.
Who?
Madison.
But he's the one who took that free kick which Ramsdale saved.
Oh, I don't know. He's just been really quiet.
He has been.
That's very interesting.
Mhm.
Why is it showing me this?
What?
Okay. Yeah, so Manchester United want Zidane instead of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And you think CR7 will bring him in? I don't think it will happen.
I don't know. I really don't know. They need to act quick.
Zidane doesn't want to play for a Premier League club. He said no thank you.
Fair enough. I mean, if he doesn't want to.
Okay, I'm not saying why.
They should have sacked Ole after the Liverpool defeat and bring in Conte. It was released that Conte actually wanted United, but United didn't call him. What are they doing? Honestly, daft move.
I don't know if Conte would work because they've not really. Because Conte likes a 3/5 back.
I was about to say the same thing. He's a 5 back. That's what he's done at Chelsea. We've won the league because of it. We went from 10th to first. Spurs. Good appointment. Not the good players. I think it's the players down to them instead of a manager. The players have a reason. Like, why they still have Harry Kane? He doesn't want to play for the club. He doesn't want to play.
See, when he goes,
I think we'll be a better team.
Joaquin Correa's loan finishes up. I think we're Pepper Striker.
Oh, is he only there on loan?
I think so.
Fuming. He's got a lovely dynamic image on FIFA.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a loan.
I thought it was a proper signing because they sold Lukaku.
I don't think they have the money for it.
I think Lautaro Martinez to Tottenham would be a good one. Sell Harry Kane, 120 million, 100 million, something like that, and then Martinez for 70 million. I thought he was there.
I have no clue. It's not really telling me here. It could be a loan. It might not be.
I don't think it is.
On
loan. Brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant. He's on loan.
Yeah, so he goes back to Lansfield. Whether he's got a buy clause, again, I don't know.
Loans are a tricky business. Very tricky business.
But 11 games, 4 goals. He's been class.
Has been.
Other than his average rating, but that's foot mob.
That's foot mob, exactly.
Yeah, smell. Actually unreal.
The stats, I do not listen to stats ever. ever.
They're not necessarily important, but
No, they don't really mean all that much.
I think it does show. Like goals and assists for a striker is very important.
Obviously.
You look at it for like Raheem Sterling.
I quite like that man.
Sterling.
He said recently that he'd prefer to move to Arsenal than Barcelona.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. Barcelona's in a crisis at the moment. I wouldn't want to go there either. I'm not even professional.
Look at this. This is all gone.
Could have been false.
Obviously, you can't see. Because it's an audio, obviously.
Obviously.
But I just have here that Sterling is considering leaving Manchester City to go abroad, and with Xavi wanting Salah at Barcelona, we may see Sterling go instead. But he doesn't want to go to Barcelona.
Doesn't want to go. I mean, it could just be tactic, saying, "Oh, if I don't want to go, I'll make you sign me." You know, stuff like that, like mind games. Like people think Ronaldo going to Man City was the mind games for United to step up.
Yeah. Like the City. And then what about Kulusevski?
Kulusevski, oh yeah. Allegri wants him gone. Yeah, I don't see why. He's been fantastic for Juventus.
I don't know too much about him, but
well, the Juventus fans seem to love him. Arsenal, I don't think they need him, to be fair. With Saka.
Want him?
Oh jeez. To be fair, their attack is old. They've let the attack grow old, which I find a bit silly.
They're still class.
They're still class, don't get me wrong, but they're old.
Yeah,
they're old.
They are getting on a bit.
They are.
He's not even getting much minutes.
No, Allegri doesn't like him at all.
90 in the end of September, and since then...
I swear, under Sarri, he was fantastic.
I'm sure he was.
Still young, still only 21.
And then, even internationally, his last 9 minutes was...
Still performs.
Whether that was... Cause, again, he's not played a full 90 in some time.
No.
So, it doesn't look like he's getting the actual...
experience as a player. I mean, if it's not wanted, pack your bags, leave.
Exactly. I think he could go for some money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you either leave or you fight for your place.
21.
Exactly.
Still very young.
Still very, very, very young.
And there, centre forward, right mid. I think he could do a shift.
I mean, to be fair, with Dybala now at centre forward, he's smashing it now.
He's doing really well.
Really, really well.
Like that kind of caught me off guard.
Yep. I was a bit surprised. I thought that was it. I thought that was him done.
He's finished.
Yeah, but no, stepping up.
He's doing brilliant.
Under Allegri.
I'm happy for him. I like him.
So I love Dybala. Yeah. I love him. Absolutely love him.
That mint FIFA card back in the day.
Back in FIFA 15.
Yeah, it's to the season.
Yeah.
He's just class.
He is. I love him.
And then we have Rudiger. Might be on the way to Bayern Munich.
I'd genuinely cry if he leaves Chelsea after the season he's been having.
What's your favourite Chelsea defender?
Huh?
Your favourite Chelsea defender?
Well, it was Kurt Zouma when he unfortunately left.
Quite happy. What a guy.
Exactly.
Who he scored against?
Liverpool. My guy. I love him. I love Christensen. I used to hate him.
He was good then for Denmark.
Yeah, but I remember yonder's ago now. It was the first Chelsea versus Liverpool last season, and he got his red card for tackling man. I was like, you're useless, Bism.
Yeah.
Get off, leave. We'll do better without you. Didn't concede when he was gone. So I was like, well, that's him finished. Turns out he's come back, absolutely smashed it. Trevor Chalobah, I love him.
Oh, he's been good. I like him.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. And well, you can't go wrong with Dave. Cesar Azpilicueta.
What a guy.
The best captain in the Premier League. Absolutely love him. Obviously not, but
no. He's been good though. I like Azpilicueta.
I love him. I'm so happy on his Champions League. He was one player I thought really, really deserved out of the whole squad. That
Champions League final was tough because I wanted Aguero to win it.
I was on the edge of my seat for the whole 90 minutes.
I love Aguero. Aguero's one of them strikers. Like, so when you're young,
he's nearly retiring as well. Him,
aye,
because of his heart problems. So sad. What such a bad way to end his illustrious career.
It's like second game for Barcelona or something.
Yeah, second game. I found it ridiculous. The Chelsea squad's good.
Ross Barkley might be on his way to Burnley.
But he won't be gone. He will not be gone.
He might be on his way to Burnley.
He will not be gone. Absolutely not, because he's starting to play well again. He's starting to play well.
That's good to hear. I like Ross Barkley.
I'm happy he's back to form.
Run with Villa was weird.
I started off so well, disappeared.
Went terribly. Yeah, so Chris Wood.
I like him. Good man. Brexit ball. Can't go wrong.
Yeah. Where are we? Him for New Zealand.
Yeah, New Zealand. Yeah.
Has been unbelievable. I still can't find the stats for New Zealand, but he's been very good. He has been very good. If Dave Vicious, he's listening, he'll love this. He's from New Zealand.
Brilliant.
Just how well Chris Wood's been doing. But if they got a Ross Barkley, a creative player behind him in Burnley, I think he'll score so many more goals.
They still have the same squad from like the first time they were promoted. I
Really?
honestly think they've made a few signings here and there, brought in players from the academy, binned off some players, but they genuinely have the same shape, the same players, the same everything, and they're still in the Premier League. So you know what? Hats off to Sean Dyche.
I rate it.
Brexit bulwarks.
There's Nick Pope.
Look, there's Wayne Hennessy, there's Nick Pope, there's Matty Lowton, Tarkovsky. Brilliant
this
signing,
man,
Max
oh my
O'Connor.
goodness.
Cornet.
Brilliant.
I don't know how to say
I
his
think it's
name.
Cornet.
I think it's Cornet.
I'm not, yeah. It
Still
could be
25. He was
Côte d'Ivoire. That's where he's from. So they speak French.
Ivory
I
Coast.
think. Maybe.
Probably.
They could speak French.
Could be best friends with my main man Didier Drogba.
Exactly.
Lovely.
6 games, 4 goals. He's
No Reece James though.
So it's not even like it's 2-1 game and then 1-1. That's amazing.
Yep.
So
He played well against Chelsea.
left-mid.
Played really well against Chelsea. I'm still fuming about that
game.
draw. Still fuming about that, man.
Look, Savic is linked to Arsenal. No, he's not. He's backed Arsenal and Tottenham to target Dusan Vlahovic, and he believes he can become one of the greats.
70 million is way too
Really?
much for him. 70 million is ridiculous for him. They want much more than his actual asking price. It's
I don't blame them.
yeah, obviously I don't blame
Yeah.
them because it's like the Grealish situation. They don't want rid of him.
Actually,
Give me
yeah.
this much, and you know what? We'll let him go.
I think he said something along the lines of he looks up to Erling Haaland. He loves player.
He doesn't.
12 matches, 8 goals, 1 assist.
One assist, he's been class.
Um,
Win against Azerbaijan,
There's 2.
2 goals. One
Very
against
nice.
Luxembourg.
Serbia, are they through? They're through.
They came first. They beat Portugal. Mitrovic, how he's still at Fulham makes me sad.
I don't know.
How he's still at Fulham.
He's not a Premier League striker.
No, but like, we do well in the French league. Something like that.
Yeah, I could see it. Who could he play for? Monaco.
Oh, Monaco, their 2017 team.
Oh, Bernardo Silva, Gianmattino.
Mbappe,
Obviously, yeah.
brilliant.
What's he? Is he one of the most expensive?
Yeah,
The most expensive youngster of all time?
Yep, absolutely. Oh, Fabregas is still playing?
He's injured.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss him so much.
No,
Where's
maybe
that
not.
midfielder bit? Chumeni, Chelsea want him, big time.
Really?
Big time.
Man, you want him too. Do
Oh, nah, he'll come to Chelsea.
you think so?
Oh, absolutely.
Chelsea annoy me.
Why?
They have so many midfielders.
You
You
do.
don't need them.
You really don't.
Because you can even put Chalobah in the midfield.
Saul should realistically leave.
I was raging with that signing. That's like raging. Yeah,
I was
that
just
tube
trying. I was
stat.
just trying to sleep, and I saw that we signed. So I was like, "Oh, that's kind of odd."
Charlie Musondo, what's happened to him?
Oh, he's leaving at the end of this year. He
Yeah.
posted on his Instagram story saying something like, "Well, this is the last year. Let's have fun."
That's tough.
Which fair enough.
Was Baker, do you know him? I don't know if he's any good.
I'm pretty sure he came from our academy, but he doesn't really get much game time. 20. Just get him on gone. Fair enough.
Get lost.
Get him away. Way too old.
Huge Mahusuf signing. Dani Alves to Barcelona again.
Oh, Barcelona! I'm buzzing.
I don't know-
Apparently, he's on £1 a week, but I don't know. I don't know if I
completely
believe
free.
that. No,
Sure,
wage.
Yeah.
€1 a week.
So, the La Liga president wasn't going to let it happen because they didn't believe he was actually going to get paid that. They thought someone was going to secretly pay them.
No, we actually are paying him that.
Yeah, but the signing almost didn't go through due to La Liga going.
They've done that many times.
Yeah.
They're quite strict with all their negotiations, especially with a release clause negotiation. Everyone needs to have a release
that's
clause.
interesting, isn't it?
I like it.
What's Gavi's like 200 million? Is it Gavi?
Well, Pedro, I think it's Pedro's on 1 billion.
Yeah, it's mental.
Someone's on a ridiculous price.
Danny Alves said, "It's a dream. I don't care how. I want it to be a Barca. For free if necessary. Whatever. My goal is to bring joy and enthusiasm. Xavi's mission, my mission. We have to get back together and transform the club again. Barca is more than a club."
Shows he
Which-
just loves the game,
that's
loves the
such a
club.
fantastic mindset to have as a footballer.
Exactly, especially at a dying club like Barcelona.
It's tough, eh?
It's so tough. They're
I feel bad for them.
basically the new generation Milan, AC Milan,
Yeah.
which is absolutely devastating. Bit sad on him, really.
Billy Gilmore.
Love him.
What a player.
What a player. Cracking
If he
player.
learned to shoot, I think he'd be actually really good.
I can shoot on my FIFA career mode, so I can't shoot in
Yeah.
real life.
No, is he watching for Scotland? It makes you upset. You go, oh, he's in. Oh, he's been wide. Oh, he's hit it for there. Oh, it's over. But yeah, so Dean Smith wants to keep him at Norwich.
I want him to stay at Norwich. He wouldn't
Chelsea
get.
were going to be calling.
That's because of something that happened with his family. There was
Was
like
it?
some family
I thought it
issues.
was due to him not getting game time.
Could have been that as well, to be fair. But
Yeah.
I saw that he wasn't playing because of some family issues.
It's not good, eh?
It's
I know
not.
Rangers were going to bring him in.
Bring him back.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll stay at Chelsea for quite some time, unless we just treat him very, very poorly.
And do you know thinks Bellingham got a big role to play?
He does, absolutely.
It's really exciting. Norwich's midfield. Who do they consist of?
Lys Moulay, more like Milieu or whatever, I think.
That Norman.
Yeah, Normand, whatever.
Yeah.
Gilmore, Cantwell.
I think they've got an alright team for a championship.
They just don't play well together, really.
I don't think they're a Premier League club.
Oh, they're not.
I don't know how they get promoted.
They are a yo-yo club. 5 goals.
He scored this season. Has he played a game?
Yeah, he's played against Chelsea, I think, and got bad 7-0.
Oh, I'll just read that. I watched that.
I couldn't watch it.
Really, it's
I didn't have BT.
Oh,
I was fuming.
Well,
I've not been able to watch like the last 5 Chelsea games. I've been devastated.
you're right. I have tried to shorten them a wee bit. Let's talk about Chelsea, right? Because Chelsea are top of the Premier League.
Absolutely.
I think they might.
I hope we will. Obviously, we can have a slip off form in like games like Burnley, which we should be winning.
I would most like to see West Ham win.
I'd love to see West Ham win.
That'd be so cool.
Where did Brighton go? Brighton went 7th. They were top, like 2nd for a little bit. I would have loved to see Brighton win.
West Ham just go away.
Yeah, David Moyes to the Man United fans. What you could have had, you know.
Exactly. And I love Declan Rice. He's so good.
Came from a Chelsea academy.
Something going on bang average. That made me upset.
Who?
I don't know.
Watch it be post goals.
It was a proper pundit.
It's absolute. It could be Michael Owen. He's never very good. Post goals, absolute stinker. Saying Chelsea's defence was the worst in the top form. Then he bites his daughter's toenails. Honestly, I can't stand him.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I spoke about it, but
brilliant in the Euros, him.
I just love him. There's something about Declan Rice. He's just so good.
So good.
See, ever since he got a beard and got a proper trim, he's changed. He's changed as a player.
Yep.
True brilliance.
David Moyes made that man who he is.
Honestly. Yes, so Chelsea first, right? Unbelievable. 8 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss.
27 goals, 4 assists.
Unbelievable. That's so cool.
Love
that's
it.
very good. So,
I rate it.
The game against Burnley.
Or
should we
fuming.
Should we go from most recent?
Go for most recent. Yeah,
right,
I'd like to end it on a win.
Burnley. Watching the game. Reece James put 3 very good crosses near the start, which honestly I couldn't 3-0 right there.
If Ziyech,
someone on the end.
Pretty sure it was Ziyech who was playing. I don't know. Might not have been.
I think
that could have been the wrong game. That could have been the
Newcastle
Champions League game. I'm a Newcastle game. I'm stinky. I think we should sell him. Let him go. Been off.
And then Callum Hudson-Odoi come of God. Chelsea, he was playing well.
He always plays well. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
class little
his
youngster.
last few games he's been class. And then
taking his chances.
I remember Kai Havertz's goal.
It was a crossing from James and it went right onto his head. It was lovely.
All I've got here is Burnley scored a terrible goal.
They did score a terrible goal.
Yeah.
They did. It was shocking. Absolutely shocking. I was fuming.
And then the Newcastle game. It was so good, but also bad at the same time.
It was good, right? Brilliant to get the chance. He scored a fantastic offside goal. Fantastic offside goal. It's just a shame that he doesn't have a shooting boots when he's not offside.
Yeah, and then he just missed one and then put over the bar another.
There was one that deflected, went into the post.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even like a tap on the post. It was like
just
boom.
Deflection, yeah.
Massive smack. I was fuming.
And then Reece James, how good he?
He's been brilliant. 4 goals, 2 assists.
I really didn't like him.
What?
So I didn't like Reece James.
Yeah.
See, last season,
killing me.
Last season, I thought he was terrible.
I loved him, honestly.
I really didn't like him. I thought
he's really stepped his game up this season.
I thought like it was a clearance merchant. That's what it looked like. Every game I'd watched, he'd come in, put an alright tackle and just well it. What's he done that for? What's he done?
That's been brilliant this year.
But yeah, he's the wing backs, the wing play is really nice. Everyone's just
fantastic at it. That's what we do.
Yeah, James was so good.
James and Chilwell. Obviously, Chilwell's not as good as James. Not as good as James right now, but he's starting to. You know, he had 3 goals in 3 games. I think it was. He was absolutely smashing it.
James's goal, the second goal wasn't great.
Nicely hit, but it was an open goal. You'd expect him to score it. The first goal,
And I've got Jorginho's got you feeling some kind of way. Something on a pen. I think I got too excited for writing that. Interestingly,
maybe
it's just I love watching him take penalties.
The little hop skipping,
it's lovely.
Lovely.
And he watches and the keeper goes, I just kicked it in the middle.
I know.
Wonderful.
Like it just rolls in. The only keeper to save it, keepers, Alisson, Jordan Pickford. What a guy.
Lost that game.
Sharp. Now, the big game, 7-0. Lovely.
Missed a pen again.
He did,
Dreadful.
but obviously had to be retaken. He was off his line.
Honestly.
Obviously.
I was
fuming. Mason Mount's first hat-trick for the club since the academy. That was beautiful.
I think just outside the box.
Yeah, just outside the box,
Lovely.
right foot into the bottom left corner.
And then Kovacic,
He's been brilliant.
just behind the halfway line.
Probably.
And then Cho takes out the man and just goes straight, so he comes off, goes forward, and he gets that's a lovely finish too.
Honestly, Kovacic has been brilliant this season. The assist to Lukaku, I'm pretty sure it's against Aston Villa, but he floors someone, just sends it, then Lukaku floors, Kwanzebe. Oh, brilliant.
Let's go.
Lovely.
JJ sensational. Here we are. I'm
Yeah.
them up.
Back to back. Brilliant.
Go.
What a guy.
Unreal.
Love him. Honestly, he's so good.
For Chilwell. Don't remember it.
I don't remember Chilwell's goal
3
either.
games in a row he scored there.
Brilliant. Aaron's goal.
It could have been given,
Big stinker.
but it wasn't. It could have been given to someone else's goal. But I just...
I think the keepers it could have been given us.
I
Pretty
don't
sure it
know.
hit off of him.
But yeah, the shot was on target, but then it just...
And then
Back
lost
off.
his cheek, let Mount take the hat-trick by sweating
nice.
it to him. Lovely,
Yeah, I saw
lovely
that.
little
I saw that,
gesture.
and that's great.
Oh, the Brentford game. I watched this while I was coming home from Ireland. I was on the ferry, on the boat, coming home. I've got the Sky Sports on my phone, just watching the game. And Chilwell scored his nice, lovely little volley.
What a volley.
What a volley. Into the top left corner. I was like, I couldn't be too loud because it was a night cross. I was like, whoa, whoa. I was absolutely buzzing.
So, I've got a controversial opinion here.
Right, go on.
Mendy it didn't make any world class saves, except from one. It was the overhead kick. The rest, it wasn't his saves that were world class, it was the speed and positioning to get into the areas.
Yeah, but it's a save he had to make.
Yeah.
I think it was because of the amount of pressure we were on for the last 15 minutes.
It was they just kicked him in the face a couple of times.
Yeah, they did kick him in the face a couple of times. I'm surprised he didn't get a concussion after
I
that.
thought Brentford definitely could have pulled it away.
100%. They could have won that game. Although they lost 1-0, they could have easily won that game.
I think they hit the post twice.
Yep.
And then
Lukaku scored an offside goal.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
I didn't really notice it was offside until they showed the replay.
Werner done so well to get that goal as well.
Yeah,
I love
that's
Werner,
it.
honestly.
Yeah.
For the one striker who doesn't score much goals, he's one I love. You know, we had Morata, stinker. Gonzalo Higuain on loan, stinker.
Is that bad?
Huh?
Oh. I don't think Higuain was that bad for them.
He scored like one good goal against Huddersfield and dipped. It was
He
terrible.
on FIFA, so he might be quite good.
I think it was the game against Huddersfield.
That's all go for the Chelsea stuff. But yeah, they've been brilliant.
I've been brilliant. It's been fantastic to watch. It's the way Thomas Tuchel has revolutionised, and I tell you, he's revolutionised that squad.
How are they doing in the Champions League? How are they doing in the Champions League?
We are second. We are like, I'm pretty sure we're like 3 points off of Juventus, but we should have beat them again. We should have beat Juventus, but we didn't. We'll beat them on the second game though. Absolutely will.
I don't know what table we're in.
We have Malmo, Zenit, Juventus.
Zenit.
Yeah,
Why is
Zenit.
that?
We beat them 1-0.
Yes.
Lukaku header. I was like, oh, I get in that.
I predicted that game to be 1-0.
I thought it was going to be 3-0 to be fair. I thought we were going to absolutely demolish them.
I didn't like the Champions League final. Didn't enjoy watching that.
Oh, I was genuinely so scared. It was like 3 days before my surgery. I thought, if we lose, that's it, I'm going to die. But if we win, successful. We won. I was buzzing.
So, the heat map, just everyone just in the box.
Yeah.
And Warner and Havertz just standing on halfway line.
Mahrez's volley in the last minute. I
thought it was going to
cried. I thought it was going in. I was like, oh, I don't know. Because if that went to extra time, we're going to lose.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Man City just they were good. Kyle Walker had a good game. I don't really like Kyle Walker.
Reece James pocketed Sterling, and when I mean pocketed, I mean he even took him home for the night. Honestly, brilliant and lovely little goal from Havertz in the Champions League finals.
It was nice. Good composure from Havertz. He's starting to show his true colours a wee bit.
He is. He's not been as good as he was at Leverkusen. But I mean,
That's difficult to be.
especially in the Premier League.
He needs his Julian Brandt back.
Don't worry, he's got his Mason Mount.
Oh yeah. That was Mason Mount assist, wasn't it?
Yep, it was. Werner made a
goal.
dummy run to the left and completely brought out Ruben Diaz and Kyle Walker. When Zinchenko was left on half, he just let him run. He was like, fair enough, he's
But
gone.
actually, the quote of that game, Ruben Diaz as plays on the right, going into that game.
Brilliant.
Quite on pace.
Fair enough.
Putting beside Kyle Walker.
Fair enough.
It's also because of Laporte's back in, but mostly because of that. Which, that's a tough one for him.
It's with Barcelona. All of these new signings I want, the Salahs, the Hudson-Odois, the Ziyech's, the whoever else they want. Do you actually think they could? Do you think it would be possible? Like, they'll need to offload players because they couldn't even get Messi, for God's sake. They couldn't sign Messi's contract. I just think that they won't be able to. The squad they have, dying. It's bleeding.
It's not amazing, is it? It's 59 million total squad worth. No, 590.
Oh my god! Absolutely not with De Jong in the squad.
Right, who could actually offload? I think Neto.
Absolutely.
5 million.
Get him gone.
Langley, he could go.
Yeah, he could go.
Not worth anything.
Umtiti has to go.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just bad.
Terrible.
I think Dembele has to go. Coutinho has to go.
Yep.
They've got Yusuf Demir only on loan.
I love Yusuf Demir.
I don't know if they'll be able to buy him just with the money.
Probably not.
There's a couple of horrible signings here.
Yep.
I think because
Braithwaite has to leave.
Him, and then Aguero's not able to come in.
Then you play Depay up top.
Yeah, but if they need, if he gets injured.
Well, that's true. Then they can sign a new striker. So.
Yeah, I suppose, but they need money.
Yes, that's why you have a
top of the park.
Oh, they were looking at the striker at Al Sadd, the team Xavi managed. Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
He was obviously quite good for Al Sadd.
Do you think you sell Frankie? Do you think you should sell Frankie de Jong?
No.
I think they should.
No.
But Camber's linked to them.
No way.
Camber, Alves is done.
That's not happening. Hudson-Odoi isn't happening.
So it's not sure. This one actually has like a 90% chance, which it happened.
It's happened already.
This one does not. That's interesting.
View what rumours. Bottom right.
Oh goodness.
Goodness gracious me. They're 10th, for God's sake. They're 10th in the league.
Who's first? I didn't see.
Real Madrid. I think it's Real Madrid.
Oh, it's just Real Madrid rumours. Barcelona, sorry. My apologies. Oh, he could play for Ghana.
Yeah, I think he's going to play for Ghana because he's not getting a chance. Because stupid Gareth Southgate.
Nah, he doesn't get.
He doesn't deserve to get in the team. Well, he's good, but
but
not as good as everyone else.
I
mean, even Trent Alexander-Arnold doesn't get in the team nowadays.
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh, I saw everyone buzzing about Trent getting 3 assists against part-time Boilers, for God's sake. San Marino. Unlucky. 10-0 should have been 12. We had 2 disallowed goals. But I mean, the penalties. If you saw the penalty appeals, there was one. The defender put his hand up because he thought it was offside, and the ball smacked his hand. But it wasn't even a smack; it tapped his finger. Didn't even Foden tried a bicycle kick. It was already going out. Got a yellow for it. I was fuming myself. We smashed it. So, not a single loss. We scored the most goals in the
Poland, Albania, Hungary, Andorra, San Marino.
So what do you think about Scotland?
I think that.
You really think they'll do it? With Italy in the knockouts as well? Really? Yeah. Fair enough. We'll have aspirations.
Because I think...
I mean, it's a brilliant win against Denmark.
Yeah, so because we won that, we get...
Seeded.
The worst team. Seeded, yeah. So I don't think we'll get Portugal.
You're going to get North Macedonia, I think Israel, Czech Republic. You're getting Czech Republic. Even though they finished 3rd, but they've obviously done something. Turkey, I think Latvia or something like that as well. So realistically,
we can win that.
Poland as well. You don't want Poland. You do not want Poland. They're a good team. They held England once. We drew with them because they scored in the 90th gosh darn minute. I was fuming. Harry Kane's got a lovely goal as well. And Harry Kane, speaking of Harry Kane, 7 goals, 2 games. Obviously San Marino, nothing to brag about, but he scored a hat-trick first half against Albania. You know what, we're doing very, very well to begin with.
Why is Poland's manager Portuguese? South Korea's manager is also.
Oh yeah, his name's Paulo Sousa, for God's sake.
That's interesting, isn't it? I don't know how he's like to do that.
The women's English manager is from the Netherlands.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't think it should be like that, I'm not gonna lie.
The Scotland squad.
Grant Hanley, what a guy. Grant, he's terrible.
Did we... I need to double check this, because I don't actually see the game. What is it?
What one?
The Denmark game.
You want to know?
Yeah, but... Where was Patterson scored, didn't he? That was the game Patterson scored?
Yeah, I think so.
That's the wrong game.
It's the wrong game, it's 1st September.
Why is it not here?
Hit next.
Oh.
Brilliant.
I was on the wrong one. Sorry.
Oh no, Suter who scored. Jay Adams.
So it was Patterson on the 4.
So, Moldova.
Yes.
Yep, there he is. Nathan Patterson, top one.
No, he wasn't. I thought he was going striker.
That's fair enough. A goal and an assist.
Yeah.
Did you play 5 back?
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Been a positive formation. Do you not like it? It's not good.
It's dead. It's so dead. It works, obviously.
Obviously works, you're getting results.
But see how advanced John McGinn plays.
That's ridiculous.
I don't have
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why is he a cam?
He just did.
Does he play the number 10 role?
Pretty much.
Fair enough, what a guy.
That's Ryan Chris's in. He plays Ryan Chris's role, which is weird.
Oh,
So
McTominay was out,
both
right?
of them are just out the box merchants.
Fair enough.
Which I love John McGinn. You can't hate him. Honestly, I think he's one of the greatest players of all time.
You really think Scotland, right, if they're up for it, I think they can at least draw.
I think we could steal
You beat Portugal.
Portugal.
I mean, for God's sake, Ireland should have beat Portugal.
Oh, but they've been good. Ireland
has been
they've
fantastic. That's what I want to
amazing.
talk about. Ireland.
Wow.
Mark my words. In 5 years, Ireland will be quarter-finalists
Think so?
at Euros.
That's interesting.
Obviously, it's not in 5 years, but roughly in 5 years' time, they will be a top team. Adam Ida, Stephen Kenny smashing it, absolutely smashing it. Brilliant manager. Started off atrociously,
Yeah.
but he's been brilliant ever since. The Serbia draw, that was the first game I properly watched of Ireland recently, and they should have won. Omar Bamadeli plays for Norwich, right back, took a shot from like 30 yards out, nearly went top left corner. I thought he wanted, to be fair.
He's on loan. Bazuno.
Gavin Bazunu. I love him.
Good.
Honestly, he keeps Kelleher out of the team.
What's Rotherham Rochdale?
Look, go back on Bazunu right now. Go back on him, and you're going to need to go on every single game of those qualifiers. And now you're going to need to check how much saves he makes a match. I'm telling you, it's 5+ every single time.
Okay.
The defence, poor, apart from obviously, what's his name?
Right, we'll put some tabs.
Seamus Coleman.
Game.
That's Luxembourg. How much saves Bazunu? Right, made 2 saves in that one, but it's because it's Luxembourg. He'll be brilliant here.
They got man of the match.
3 saves, pretty sure. Look, that's because Ireland were on top.
There's 5 out of 2 though. Together, combined.
5.
5. Well in. Who's that again?
Azerbaijan.
Okay.
Fantastic. Serbia.
Serbia. I guess if we 9.
9.
9.
9 saves.
What player? Honestly, he's been so good.
And Omar Bamadeli in that game was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. They have a brilliant team, you know. Adam Ida, striker. I'm pretty sure he plays for Norwich. Or something like that. Absolutely, yeah. Norwich.
Yes.
Right. Troy Parrott, Tottenham on loan at Milton Keynes Stones.
Is he be good? Actually, I don't know.
It's been alright. Callum Robinson, Borussia CR7.
Oh,
He puts
honestly, I love
Ronaldo
him.
to shame.
I love him.
The memes about him.
He's
He's been pretty. He's honestly been. I always thought he was from Northern Ireland.
Yeah, no, me too.
I always thought he was
Yeah, me
Northern
too.
Irish.
But apparently not.
Apparently not indeed.
Which is weird. I don't know. Honestly,
I thought he
that
had
as
a
well.
Sunderland card
Just check.
or Wigan at Northern Ireland.
Let's check. What FIFA? 13. It'll be Wigan.
Oh, it would be Wigan. Check Wigan. I really think he played for Northern Ireland. Project Glasgow. Fair enough.
FIFA 15.
Check like 15 down to. Get on the images.
Foot concept.
Get on the images. Oh, St Patrick's Day. He'll be Irish. Like.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
He's never been Northern Ireland.
I always
I think
thought
that's
in my.
offensive.
Yeah, probably, but I'm Irish, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. We've got a free pass.
Fair enough.
Oh, who's the man who then played for Wigan and was Northern Irish? We now
Yeah,
need to
do
check
FIFA.
their squad. Because Northern Ireland held Italy, to be fair to them. Brought them into the playoffs.
Northern Ireland.
Got that one, lovely.
You played much FIFA recently. Been good.
Been doing quite a bit of career mode. I'm doing Nuremberg at the moment. Absolutely loving it. I went to Nuremberg because I thought Robin Hack was there. Transferred away. I was fuming. Right, we in midfielder.
The Stoke.
None of them.
That's helpful. Like in John Jones.
None of them. He's obviously retired.
For Rangers, isn't
Yeah, Rangers.
he? Stanky.
Oh, Jamal Lewis. He's class him. I
Yeah,
really like
yeah,
him.
I like him.
I really like him.
I think he's very good.
Thought it was English.
Him and.
Been fooled by the
This-
badge.
Jeff Fisher is one of my favourite fullbacks in the entire league.
Aaron Cresswell.
I love him.
Oh, he's been brilliant. I love his free kick
so
technique. I love his technique for a free kick.
I can't say I've noticed. I can't say I've noticed very much.
Left footed. He stands like side onto the ball, runs onto it, just twats it, smacks it, top left corner every single time.
What a guy.
Honestly.
His crosser though. He had, like, stats wise, the exact same season as Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw's overrated.
Yeah, isn't he?
He really, really is. He's scored one goal in the Euro final. They go, oh, best left back in the league. Absolutely not. Get away.
So, how top 5 fullbacks in the league?
I'll generally go from number 1 to number 5.
Okay.
Right, number 1, Robertson.
Okay.
Number 2, Chilwell.
Okay.
False. Number 2, Cancelo. Because he plays left back now.
I like that.
Number 3, Chilwell. Number 4, Cresswell. That's it. There's no number 5. Throw dog.
Actually,
Throw dog.
I would go
Oh dog.
Andy, Cancelo. Unfortunately, I'll have to put Chilwell.
He's been brilliant.
Now, I think, right, in an alternate universe, Robertson stayed at Celtic and Kieran Tierney went away to Hull, and he's at Liverpool, right? And honestly, if Kieran Tierney wasn't playing for Arsenal and he had an actual good front three, right, I think he'd looked at as one of the best fullbacks in the league, easily, because the crosses he puts in.
Oh, but he's so injury prone. It's unbelievable.
It's out of nowhere though.
I know.
I could
He
be
just starts running. It's like, oh, my ham's gone.
I could be wrong, but
I
don't
swear
remember
he-
being as injured for Celtic.
So bad being injured for Arsenal, which
Yeah,
is a
it's
shame.
weird, isn't it?
Who's the Nuno Mendes? Was it Nuno Mendes? Was it Nuno Tavares they signed? Tavares, yeah.
Moved to
PSG, yeah.
If we'd have given
I saw that
Greece-
mad goal line clearance he had for Scotland. I forgot what
Tierney?
game it was. Yeah, that was
it's amazing.
amazing.
So he put Sarah, did he?
Send him in. What a guy.
Just put him
He
everywhere.
can do it all. It's probably for Celtic.
Yeah, so 170 games.
Oh, right. Oh, no, it's 2019. Never mind. Arsenal. Thought he grew up. What a stinker.
I think it's because he got injured in his first game. I think.
Yeah,
And he moved
yeah.
him in. They played him on a 23 game. But
No, he went to Arsenal injured.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
yes,
went
he
to
did.
Arsenal injured.
Yes, he did. Which is weird. That's such a weird
That's.
thing.
I would never sign anyone who's injured.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I wouldn't either.
Sir Page does not approve of
Man,
injured
like
players.
Faroe Islands.
It's not fair ones.
What guy? What a player.
Not Don.
To get.
I never knew
Right.
San Marino. They're actually in Italy.
Yeah, aye.
They're in Italy. And like you can tell. You can just tell with San Marino. It's over Egypt Italy said no to. They just went to San Marino. Like, yep, fair enough. Guess I'm not good enough for Italy. San Marino.
I had to find a place so Atletico Bilbao, they only sign Spanish players. That's like their thing.
Really?
Yeah, but they're not in Spain.
What?
They're in somewhere else. They're
Put location. Put location.
they're from this country, right? And see when it's between France and Spain, I'm sure.
That's City in Spain. You've bottled it, mate.
What is it?
Northern Spain. It's surrounded by green mountains. It's the de facto capital of the Basque country.
I think that's it. I think.
Right,
I think it's
get on the
Basque.
maps.
I'm sure it's Basque.
Get on the map. Right there. Get on the map.
Let me just check Basque.
Let's go. The Basque.
Country, national. Yeah. So
Fair enough.
they're technically a country. They're technically not. That's like that. You know, it's one of them. But I think they recognise themselves more as Spanish.
Fair enough.
So when Laporte went to France, there was a little bit of controversy between them.
Because he played for Oh.
But yeah,
Fair enough.
the only signed players that were from there, which is kind of interesting. I thought that was kind
I
of
like
cool.
stuff like
Signing
that.
policy, boys of Basque descent. Here it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I rate that, you
That's
know.
kind of cool.
Gives him a real life challenge in a career mode.
Exactly.
How lovely.
And that guy's originally from West Africa, but
Born and raised in the
region.
Basque region.
What an interesting guy.
What a guy.
He's
He had,
amazing.
I swear, who's the Donny who has, it's him, who hasn't missed a game in like 358. What a guy.
Sensational. I don't know how you can do
His
that.
fitness plan must be
Yeah.
amazing.
Like, I'm not getting injured with that.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's Laporte Basque. Laporte's Basque descent. There he is. What a guy.
Oh, right. That
Are you
makes
medic?
sense now.
It's Griezmann.
Griezmann?
Um,
Spent time at youth level in a Basque club.
yeah, He's potentially a real TWIF Bilbao, despite being born and grown up in unknown basket areas of France.
Fair enough. I like Griezmann. Happy he left, but didn't technically leave Barcelona, but went out on loan.
Got a trim.
Oh, the trim was lovely. It was well needed.
Nice trim.
Well needed.
But it's horrible. I need a trim. Actually,
I don't know, to be fair. It's quite...
That's not going to win a hat.
It's getting in
I
my
never
eyes.
wear hats, but my hair's so bad right now.
Reveal the hair.
So long it is.
It's quite long, lad. Yeah, got to get that trimmed.
Actually, it's quite bad. I don't like getting on a bus though. The bus is going to be the fear.
Fair enough. I've not been on a bus in so long.
Yeah, let's get a bus.
Right. What else have we got on this list?
We've got Tottenham Hotspur. They have lost their one of their
Main
star
centre
signings.
back, Cristiano Romero. How long?
I feel like
Muscle injury. That can either be really short. It can either be a really short injury or a big, long 6-month injury.
I think he's out until December. It's more in December, but
Fair enough, but he can't get back into it too quickly. Or then he restarts the whole progress.
oh, restart in progress. That is an interesting one. Rafa Varane.
Yep. What's up with him?
He's getting injured again. I know it. I'm calling it right now.
Really?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, if we... Oh, not
That's Jonathan.
Where is he?
Hammy injury. Oh, don't play him now. You silly Billy.
I'm going to check just Manchester United's next matches. But I'm sure their next match...
20th November. Watford. Oh, yeah, don't play Varane against Watford, for God's sake.
What is it? When did they play Chelsea? They played Chelsea.
Oh, we play them...
Here, 20th of November. When's it to be back? Early
3 days.
December.
Oh, I see what you mean now.
They're going to bring him back.
I see what you mean.
And then he did it for another game.
And if he does that, he'll be out for a very, very, very long time. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Lukaku's back in training. Oh, yeah.
But Harvey Elliott. Oh my goodness.
I saw you that. He's back. I didn't think he'd be back this quick.
Yeah, honestly, he smashed it. Apparently he's not a nice guy outside of football.
Oh, he was very lovely to the Leeds guy. Absolutely clobbered him. Sent him a nice little message in the Instagram comment saying, "Oh, it's all good. Shouldn't have been a red."
What a guy.
I know.
What a
Lovely.
Actually, that he was he cheated on his girlfriend who was younger. I think.
You're mad, lad. Wait, what?
It made fun of our mum. I said him like that.
Your mum cats, innit?
Yeah. it's along those lines.
What a mad lad.
Yeah, people got very angry on Twitter.
Right, how old was he?
He was 16.
Right. No one cares.
Yeah.
He's 16.
That's what I was thinking. I think he's very good. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, really unfortunate what happened to him.
He was doing well. He was getting minute in 90 minutes.
He was really good against Chelsea. I remember him. He absolutely mugged off Marcus Alonso at least 3 times, but he didn't. Salah.
Oh, that was the handball game.
Yeah.
Right.
Mendy got a yellow for being like, what the heck? That's never a red. You have your silly beanbag. He was brilliant that game. How many saves did he get?
Probably quite a bit. 6.
Oh, and he was world class back. 29.
2.
Mendy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he looks 12. Honestly, he looks 12.
That's it.
He looks so young.
Does he?
Yeah, yes. Look at him. Look at his eyes. He looks young. He doesn't look 29. He looks like 25.
He could pass off as...
He could pass 25.
Yeah.
Like, I bet he still gets ID'd at local nightclubs.
He's had a very interesting career.
But it was terrible. He was
How tall is he?
unemployed. Oh, he's a giant.
6 foot... Almost 5.
Fair enough.
6 foot 4.
Right, so I'm like 6'1", nearly 6'2", something like that. I'm like this tall.
He hit the roof.
Yeah, I could. He's very tall. He could like
so-
fit in the whole goals.
He played 34 games
Rens.
for Stade Rennais.
He was like unemployed for quite a while. He was a late bloomer.
Yeah.
He started playing, his contract expired, no one signed him back. So he was like, oh well, let's give up then. Then Rems called him, we're like, alright lads, how we doing? Let's sign up Mendy. And he's like, oh, bosh, save. Then he went to Rennes, he was like, oh, I'm class, save. And Petr Cech was like, you know what, he's pretty good him. Sign him up for Chelsea. So we did, and here we are now.
He's been great.
He's been fantastic. I didn't think he would. I really thought.
How much did you sign him for?
Kepa. I really wasn't all that much. I think it was like a proper bargain on the laces.
I mean, when Chelsea announced him, I thought they signed Hudson Edward.
I was like, oh, finally, a new goalkeeper. Kepa's gone. But I mean, Kepa, he's now got the record for most penalty saves for Chelsea.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Was that initially held by?
Check.
I thought so. I can rise to 27 million with add-ons. And he's worth 25 now, so
Yeah, that's a good signing.
that's not too bad. How much is Kepa? Kepa's a lot.
Oh, he's finished. We signed him for 72 million.
72.
But the reason we signed him for that much was because it was transfer deadline day and Courtois was being a little snake. A little snake.
He was down in it.
I'm so happy we beat them in the semis. I was like, oh, you silly beanbag, that could have been you. And Hazard, everyone was fuming because Hazard started talking with his former teammates, but it took way out of hand. I didn't appreciate that at all.
I don't mind it.
Right, what's happening now?
That's all we've got today.
We've got to keep it up for 5 more minutes.
Yes.
5 more minutes.
We've got Ryan Christie, boy who Tubes fan.
Isn't he at Bournemouth now?
Yes.
Fair enough. Love that.
But he's backing Ange Postecoglou to lead
Who?
Celtic. Ange Postecoglou.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. This is a cool name. I like his name. I like saying it. Ange Postecoglou. That's a good name, honestly. I'll give him that.
Is he Italian?
No, he's Australian.
Australian?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Beg to differ.
Japanese league before he joined Celtic. Greek Australian manager.
Ah, see. He's Greek. That's where the name comes from. That's not an Australian name.
His best mates with Rogic. And my age, here we are. Southern Melbourne, Australia's under.
Wait, isn't he at Celtic now? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yokohama.
right. Yokohama. Oh, Yokohama Titans. They sponsored Chelsea for a while. They did.
Go on. Well then.
I know my stuff.
He went to Australia for 4 years.
Fair enough.
The soccer.
Oh, they're done now. They're finished. We brought them to the World Cup in 2014, but then after that, kind of just dipped.
Did he?
Yeah, obviously, if it's 2013, they're in the 2014 World Cup, because I remember.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm pretty sure they.
Oh, my God.
Did they beat Spain?
Do we check?
I think they beat Spain.
I'll look at the Socceroos versus Spain. No, they lost 2-0.
So they lost 3-0.
Yeah.
They beat someone. I swear they did. But the Netherlands absolutely battered them.
Socceroos World Cup.
Brilliant. 2014.
Is that there? No, it's not.
Why is it not there?
Just go World Cup record.
Oh my god, 31-0, that's the record.
Well then.
Fair enough. Oh, that's the on-goal game. AS Adema, 149-0. Basically, backstory on this. The previous game, dodgy referee, didn't give many penalties, gave penalties to the other clubs who are fuming. So what they decided to do was lose the game 149-0. They scored every single goal.
That's impressive.
They scored 149 on goals as a protest.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
I kind of like it.
I would have just kept on going.
Hope for the best.
Yep. They lost every single game.
Yeah.
Oh, I've bottled it. I've absolutely bottled it.
They win any game?
No.
No, they didn't.
No.
No, sure they won one game.
How have they lost to Qatar?
Oh, Kuwait 4-1.
Oh man. Yeah, man. Beat China.
5-0 against Bangladesh.
Oh, I get it.
Australia ever played New Zealand?
There has to be an Australia-New Zealand type of cup.
New Zealand, it's cricket, no. Oh, it's
there's rugby.
Oh, what a terrible sport.
What's going on here? I've got fireworks.
I don't know, I'm terrible. Right, here we are.
Soccer rivalry, Australian-New Zealand soccer rivalry is a sports rivalry that exists between the Australian and New Zealand national soccer teams.
No.
In 1936.
Nah, that's not right that.
Obviously, so do I.
Games 138. Oh, agree. It was like 19... Oh, I don't know.
How many games?
2011 is last time they played. 3-1 for Australia.
Why do we have gaps? New Zealand might have folded. COVID and that, you know.
2005. Wait, what was this?
Oh, it's Danny Alves!
Yeah, no.
Oh, look at him.
I think it's so cool.
He's got some mad drip, to be fair.
I rate it.
I like his bald head.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
That's all we have.
I think that is all we have. That's right. Good.
So, if you enjoyed it, tell your friends, please.
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. Please
tell your friends.
Yep.
Yep. You can find us on Twitter. Find mine at surpage04.
Brilliant.
I think that's it.
Yep, that's it.
And then at _Rob27 for me. To find the actual podcast on Twitter, search at TWIF pod, and then just search TWIF podcast on YouTube. You'll find us there. We're going to make a TikTok
and
Instagram. Get us out there a wee bit more. That'll be at the end. I'll write it and you'll see it and you'll go, wow, thanks Rob for directing us here. That is really cool.
Brilliant.
And I'll go, you're welcome. No problem. So yeah, thank you. And that's us.